It's Banlist time! Yes! Finally we got a ban list. I've been waiting, everyone just waiting. I've been so excited to see this ban list. And we got it, baby. We got it. I've already seen it, but I'm gonna give you like, I guess, a run through of what's been banned and what's been unbanned. And let's get into the goo, baby. We back. We right off the cuff. Fairy Tale Snow is back. That's all I can say. I'm hyped. We living, boys. We back from the dead. Fairy Tale Snow, Banished 7. Boom, let's go. All right. I had to calm down for a second. I was a bit too excited. Like literally, my friend called me and you just screaming like, "Oh my God, Fairy Tale Snow is back!" And we were just like screaming about that, like Jesus. All right, yeah, let's have a look at the list. All right, at the top, Arch Nemesis Protoss gone. Bye. Sayonara. Yes, banned. Let's get it. Like I'm glad that card has been banned. Screw it. Like it's just yeah. Like especially you know me, I like playing the PK deck and it just destroys the deck. But it's just such an unfair card. Like it just takes the deck to like the next level. Just being able to lock so many like decks out the game because like dark monsters are some of the best monsters in the game, and like a lot of decks, you know, have like dark monsters in them. So it just locking them out the game is just so it just made the deck insane. So yeah, glad that's banned. Well deserved. Okay. Now Eva has been banned. Okay, Drytron. We were never playing Drytron. Sorry, Don man. I know you were like the Drytron god, but yeah, like that they really don't want you to play Drytron. But yeah, here's what it is. And yeah, I'm fine with that as well. Like the Herald stuff is pretty annoying. Okay, Simorgh banned. You know what's so funny about Simorgh being banned? Yeah, is that we have like the so they banned Simorgh. And mainly Simorgh is used to get to Apex Avian, right? Which is like the negate, level 7 Wing Beast Negator. And right now Grand Crate is just dropped. And we have the Brave Engine, which gives us what? Wandering Griffin Rider, level 7, Wing Beast, Wind, like Omni Negate, which is even better because you can recur it, you can add it, and it's a free summon from the hand. Like if it's in your hand, you can just summon it for free. Like instead of being a brick like Avian, it's a playable card. You can summon it to make your like Sapphire live, things like that. So it just gives birds like another option. Like it doesn't make much of a difference. The only thing that is really good about this card being banned is that we don't have to deal with the Barrier Statue BS anymore, because the Barrier Statue stuff was really like annoying because that's just like a floodgate lock as well. And Simorgh allowed you to access it very easily. There were some people who even played at the remote YCS a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I'm happy to see Simorgh go. I'm not going to complain about that. And yeah, we've got Brave, so every deck's got Omni Negate now, so at least everyone's on the same playing field. Okay, Brilliant Fusion still banned. One day. at least in Master Duel you're at 1, I guess. Imperial Order ban. Yes, let's go. Imperial Order. Bye. See ya. This card, yeah, like it's such a toxic card. I'm so happy to see it go. Like just such a toxic card. So yeah, thank you for hearing the cries of the players, the cries of the players. You know, all those tears from bubbling top cuts, losing in the final, or losing in top 4. You know, Luke Parks. You know, shout out to you, my boy. You got bodied by Order. Like that entire match in top 4 of the remote YCS a couple months back. So yeah, everyone is glad to see this card go. Like literally every time you play it, it's like, oh man, like I know this card should get banned, but I have to play it. And then they'll flip it, and then you'll be like, yeah, is what it is, scoop. Like I'm glad to see it go. I can't count how many times, yeah, like I've been like, my hand, like their board is broken, but I have like Dark Ruler. Okay, I can play. Let's do this. Activate my Dark Ruler, and then like Imperial Order, and I'm like, oh. So no more of that. It's gone. The old man has been put to rest. Thank you. They plugged the life support and he's gone. All right. Thank you. Okay. Astrograph Sorcerer to 1. Jeez. Triff, baby. Triff, where you at? Triff Gaming. Let's go. Pen best deck, baby. Let's go. Yeah, it's a joke. So I don't know what that's going to do. Maybe Electromite. No, Electromite's still banned, right? Where is it? Yeah, Electromite's still banned. So I don't know exactly what that's going to do, but I know Tripp is going to make it work. So, I look forward to seeing what you come up with, bro. I know you're going to make it work. Okay, Destroyer to 1. This is interesting, man. This is interesting. So, yeah, like Armageddon Knight, Greffer, I can see some things happening here. Destroyer is pretty cool. Yeah, nice to see that at 1. I don't really know I know it's going to be like abused somewhat, but we'll see what it can do. It doesn't seem like it's going to be like insane, but yeah, we'll see. And then Fairy Tale Snow, my baby girl, she's back. I missed you so much, but now you're back, and let's see what nonsense we can come up with now you're back. So yeah, let's go. Lunalight Tiger, jeez, Lunalight Tiger the one. I see Gabriel Nets plotting in the back there like he's the Lunalight master. So yeah, I know he's gonna be happy about that. We're gonna see some shenanigans, especially like now we got Brave, like the PK stuff, and Lunalight and DPE. You know, they're giving you like a free like DPE. Like it's yeah. That's going to be interesting to see. I'm pretty sure Lunalight is going to go straight back up to like being a good deck. So that's how I feel about it right now. You know, we might put the cards together and it might not work, but Tiger's insane. Like I can see some shenanigans happening there too. Cool, interesting. Now, okay, Recital starting to 1. This is a pretty fair hit. This is a fair hit to the Lureless deck. I would have, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Robin because it's just not once per turn, but it's not really the biggest monster, so it's like, you know, it's whatever. Like it's like usually 1,500, 1,000 attack, sometimes maybe 2,000, so it's not like, it is kind of toxic, but hitting Recital to 1, like, you know, prevents a lot of the recursion and like the resource gaining the deck does, and it bans Simorgh as well. So those are pretty fair hits to the Lureless Tri-Brigade deck, but that deck is still a tier 1 deck as it stands right now. Okay, so we have, what's that, Monster Gate to 1, okay. That's, yeah, interesting. Pot of Desires to 1, Now this is such a weird hit, Pot of Desires to 1. Like, my issue with this is, like, Pot of Desires, like every deck has draw power right now. We have Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Prosperity, like all these pot cards. Like, so all the rogue decks have like insane draw power, and then like every deck like who wanted to play Pot of Desires, who, you know, which could play Pot of Desires, where it was able to play it, which is fine. Like, you know, it's fair that both of them have 3 Pot of Desires in their deck, so like both players can access it, you know, the same amount of time. Whereas like now having it at 1, it just creates like so much variance, and like the game is going to swing totally in favor of the person who draws that 1 Desires. It makes the card very sacky, you know. It's like, I wouldn't say it's on the level of Soul Charge, but it feels like that's how it's going to be going forward, where like, you know, the person who draws that 1 Desires is pretty much just drawing Pot of Greed. It's such a weird hit, and the thing is, not every deck played Pot of Greed. Like, I mean, play Pot of Desires. See me slip in there. Like, there were some decks like that just couldn't support it, even, you know, in 40 cards, it just didn't work with their engine. You know, too many 1-ofs, for example, that you know, would kill the engine if they got banished. So it's just such a weird hit, like the Desires to 1. But I don't know. So far, like, you know, they banned Order and they've done a lot of, you know, some good stuff there. So yeah, I can't complain. You know, it's a weird hit, but I can't complain. Okay, so Hero Lives to 2. Jeez, British Hero, Matthew Mills, all the hero players out there, you guys are coming back now. Jeez, Hero Lives. Fusion Destiny, semi-limited. Yep. Wasn't expecting that, but I don't mind because Verte is still unbanned, so at least every deck can still play DP, so I'm not really too bothered about that. Yeah, I kind of like Verte and DP, but apparently I think we're getting some Predator Plant support in the future, so that might be why Verte isn't getting banned. But yeah, cool. I'm happy to play with DP for a little while longer, and it's going to be interesting to see what people come up with. And the Dear Servant semi-limited, this was bound to happen. Yeah, like the Dear Servant is an insane spell. Like, Invoked hasn't been touched, so Invoked is still super playable. So, but the thing is, having Fusion Destiny to 2 and the Dear Servant to 2 does kind of hinder the deck, because, for example, like you have 2 Fusion Destiny and 2 bricks, so it does you know, it does kind of affect the consistency of the deck quite a bit. That, you know, you remove 2 of the best power spells. But yeah, like, I can't complain about those hits. You know, just like a small hit to the deck, and Invoke was still a bit of a rogue deck, but recently won a YCS, you know. Yeah, like, I guess it's still playable. I've never really had too much of an issue with it. The main problem with Invoked, in my opinion, was just like the Floodgate, which was Schism. Schism into Window was like quite oppressive, but it is what it is. Okay, Salmon Great Circle is semi-limited. It's back to 2, so, you know, whoever wants to be healthy and eat their salad, they got some plays there. Salad DPE maybe, like some plays, yeah. And Scapegoat semi-limited. And then Nessie no longer on the list. Nice, that's cool to see. At least we got some danger. So Lunar Light danger action coming back again. E-Telly the 3. We got the new psychic guys, the punk archetype. They seem really cool. I feel like they could be splashable with like another engine, which is cool to see. Virtual World is going to benefit from having E-Telly at 3 as well, and like a lot of combo decks is gonna benefit from this. So it's really cool to see that as well. I'm sure E-Telly is gonna be limited again at some point. I get the feeling someone's gonna find a way to abuse it. And Red MD no longer on the list. Yeah, like when he errated it pretty much like made the card super fair. So is what it is. And Skullcrabat Joker no longer on the list, was semi-limited. Hey, headbutt deck baby, let's go. I don't have a chair here to flip, so don't worry about that. And then okay, Regeki to 3. Oh yeah, a Regeki from 1 to 3. This is just redundant, right? Like I'm happy to see it off the list, but we have 3 Lightning Storm. Like who's really gonna play Regeki when we have 3 Lightning Storm? But Regeki to 3 is cool. And then Skill Drain to 3. Ooh. See, I was talking with my friend just before this, like recording this video, and I was saying like I'd rather at this current time, like I prefer having Order banned. I'd rather have Order banned and have 3 Skill Drain. But I don't know, we'll see, because Skill Drain is pretty oppressive. But you know, I'll give you some tips, all right? Some tips from back in the day, yeah. So against the future Draco players, when they would Skill Drain me, it'd be like summon Black Rose, chain Fairy Tail Snow, blow up your board. So now we still have that kind of stuff, you know, that can still happen. You know, Destrudo, Snow, some action there. And then we also, you know, I'll give you some tips already, you know, pro player tips or whatever. You know, you can summon your Break Sword effect, chain droplets, for example, if they have like a Golden Lord on the board to half their Golden Lord's attack and negate it. And then your Break Sword will resolve in Grave, so you can destroy the Skill Drain. And then you can do the same with things like Zeus. You can attack, make a Zeus, and then just wait for them to hopefully like summon a monster. Then you can Zeus chain droplets, for example, to be able to clear their board through Skill Drain. That's if they don't have a Solemn Strike. But there you go. There's some ways to actually play around it. But yeah, Skill Drain is going to be pretty oppressive. But at least Order is banned, so at least like our spells, our Lightning Storms, our Twin Twisters, at least have a chance to resolve. So yeah, but we'll see. Like the Skill Drain can get toxic real quick. But I'm not like too stressed about it, because at least we can like now we know it's at 3, we can side through it, and at least the counters actually work in comparison to Order, which is like Order just negates all your counters to it, like Cosmic Cyclone, Twin Twister, MST, like, you know, pretty much negates all those, which is why part of the reason why it's like so unfair. On top of the fact it just shuts off like all your power cards. But yeah, I'm glad we had a good list. Like I was feeling a bit like kind of like we have Master Duel, which is amazing, but I was feeling a bit just like kind of bored of the game, like of the actual card game. I've been wanting to play. We have so many regionals announced as well, and I've been like wanting to like find motivation to play, but I've been waiting for this ban list to spice things up. So I'm excited, you know, like it's time to get in the kitchen, start cooking some deck list up, and yeah, let's see what we can come up with, and loads of regionals to try things out at, and hopefully this summer we get some big events. You know, we need real life YCSs, nationals, Euros. We need big continental events, so hopefully we do get those back. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Oh, before I even outro, oh my god. Okay, so the list was okay. It was a good list. I can't complain. Like, you know, sometimes we get some weird lists, but the one thing I just realized is that Scythe hasn't been banned, and I'm like, this was a big miss. Come on, guys. Like, I know you guys are putting in the graft, like, but Scythe needs to get banned. Like, that card is just like literally every deck now is like can DPE Dagda. Like, we went from like Protoss, every deck, like, well, everyone playing Sword Soul and just summoning Protoss against each other. And like now everyone's gonna be like, okay, DPE Dagda, Scythe. Like, come on. With Brave, like every deck can play Brave DPE Dagda. So if you would have banned Scythe, it would have been at least cool, because everyone would have their negates and their DPE, and like those are pretty, because everyone has powerful cards. You know, we got Dark Ruler, we got Dropless, so we can fight with each other with those, like on an even playing field. But the Scythe just is a bit much, man. Like, that card should have been banned. So that was a really big miss. That's like my main criticism of the ban list, the Scythe. And Pot Desires to 1 is a very strange hit. So those are my criticisms. Other than that, like, I'm pretty happy with what we got. Like, you know, it's never going to be like ideal, but it spices the game up, and that's, yeah, I'm happy happy with that, and hopefully we can come up with something good. But yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. Let me know what you guys think. You know, is there something that you want to get unbanned, or is there something that they missed? Like, let me know what your thoughts are. And also, like, I'm going to a regional this weekend, and I'm going to be going to multiple regionals, so I'm actually going to be vlogging. Now we've got events, and do more videos, more content, new decks. So yeah, subscribe for more. All right, peace out, bye.